Ranking each club's most important player from 18 to 1.
All right, let's hear it.
This list is based on like every team's the actual quality of talent they have, and then weighting their most important player based on like how important they are to actually winning. So,
Okay. Yeah.
Errol Goulden might be making an appearance on this. Sydney might be in shambles, but 18 got Sam Lawler. Okay, obviously young team, has Dusty-esque moments, but look, they have a lot of young talent who can, they're pretty spread thin, but he's definitely the biggest determinant of success. We saw that on the weekend against the Blues. He can just change the game.
Yeah, he's a star.
17, Harley Reid. Similar vibes to Sam Lawler. Still, he's not at his peak yet.
Mm-hmm.
And Eagles aren't winning many games, but there's not a lot of other talent to really probably move the needle in a game like Harley Reid does. 16, I went Harry Sheezel, North Melbourne. So there could probably be a few players. I reckon Nick Larkey could be up there. Even Paul Curtis, he's just this massive X factor for them. But I think Harry Sheezel is kind of their bread and butter when it comes to just the most consistent player for them. And if he's playing well, they should be having at least a decent game from a midfield and halfback perspective.
Mm-hmm.
The Suns, so I've gone Christian Petrarca. So he's at 15 just simply because they are just stacked with talent. But I think this guy is now the final piece for them to be an actual premiership contender. Was holding off for this kind of list after the first week. You didn't know if it was just going to be a one-off game for track. Bro, he's been the best player in the comp so far in his first 2 games. He's kicked 7 goals in 2 weeks, which is insane. He's the needle mover that the Suns needed. 14, Luke Jackson for Freo. So I think he's just a pure X factor, probably the biggest X factor in the comp. And I think if he's this talent that everyone thinks he is, like this amazing once-in-a-generation player that they think he'll be for Freo, this ruckman/mid, he is the needle mover for Fremantle for success. At 13, I got Jezza Cameron. We saw on the weekend when he is locked in, right, Cats look like a different beast. Shannon Neal kicked 5, but Jezza, when he's just locked in kicking goals, playing up the ground, he had what, like over 20 disposals? He was insane.
23.
He was insane. So definitely, if he's playing well, Cats are looking their best.
Yes, right.
Number 12, I got Zach Merritt. So just because he has 35 doesn't mean they're going to play well. We saw that on the weekend. But if he doesn't play well, they are genuine dog water. Yeah. Okay? They didn't look like a football team on the weekend.
Dookie, bro.
So bad.
Dookie.
I'm feeling for those Essendon fans.
Mm-hmm.
Number 11, I went Harris Andrews. We saw they're obviously missing a lot of players, Brisbane, but I think their pillar, their key, their best player is their man down back, Harris Andrews, their skipper. And if he's not there, we saw that on the weekend. Yep. Not the only one they're missing, but he is definitely a pillar down back. And they look like a different team, especially down back without him.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, I went Jordan Dawson. That midfield isn't actually stacked for talent. And that guy, he's from a defensive mid perspective and also attacking. And his ball use is just great. Like that ball use, getting into Thilthorpe, getting into Fogarty. That bloke is incredibly important for that team. Mm-hmm. Number 9, I went Toby Green for the Giants. So I just think he is such a determinant for how locked in this team is. He's he probably is one of the best skippers in the league. And I don't think a team is so reliant on their skipper being so locked in like the Giants are. Mm-hmm. I think it really does have an effect on the rest of the team, especially the forwards, Stringer, Hogan, blokes like that. So when Toby's locked in, I feel like Giants are a different beast.
Yeah. All right.
Number 8, I went Gunston for Hock. This guy, he is just their absolute most important player, especially from a forward and obviously kicking goals. But take him out, who could be a number 1 forward for that team? Who would have thought Gunston can still do that? But you wouldn't be relying on the Charles Royce. You wouldn't be relying on Mitch Lewis. So from a key forward perspective, they've got a lot of good ball users. Like Newcomb could be in this discussion, but they've got a lot of good ball users. Amon, Impey. Obviously, they're missing all day, but Josh Ward. They've got a lot of midfielders who contribute, but from a forward perspective, I think Gunston just carries a lot of weight. Number 7, I went Bont for the Dogs. Yep. So I think because we are just so stacked with talent, and we've actually seen in these first few games, we don't need Bont to be insane. He was a superhero on the weekend, but then he wasn't the only one as well. We've got a lot of talent. Ed Richards is coming, and our forwards and even our backline, just the structure and everything, their setup is looking great. Mm-hmm. It feels like we are kindly moving past that phase of we need Bont to just be doing all these Bont things. He can do them, but in terms of just the importance for success, I think there's some players who need to perform better for their team to actually be really good. Number 6, I went Jacob Weeding for the Blues. Yeah. If he's just switched off, if he's not there, they will be cooked. And they even are when he's still there. Yep. Tom Lynch should have kicked 9 goals. Oh, yeah. Maybe put Weeding on him, but no, Jacob Weeding. Number 5, Zach Butters for Port. So you saw he went missing in the second half and Port were missing. So he's incredibly important for them. Number 4, I went Errol Goulden for the Swans. And I think we might see, I don't know if we're going to see a drop-off, but it is hard to see them being a realistic contender without their best player, Errol Goulden. So we'll see what happens with that, but we saw it last year when he came back. They were a different team.
Yep.
Number 3, I went Nas. Don't take him off in the fourth quarter, maybe, for 6.5 minutes after he's kicked a goal. Maybe.
Actually.
We see how important he is to that team. Makes him a different squad. There's a reason they gave him $2 million. Number 2, the Demons, Max Gawn.
Yep.
This guy is still the best ruckman in the competition, and he showed why. He just cooked the $1.7 million man TDK in the last quarter. Absolutely. And he's by far their best player and by one of the most important players to his team. Number 1, Nick Dacos to the Pies. That was pretty obvious. Not the biggest talent depth in the league, but this guy, he stacks up as best as anyone. But he's the most important player to his team in the comp.
I was hoping you're going to put Dacos there because literally watching them, they are just nothing without that bloke. And similar with Nas as well. I don't know what Ross Lyon was doing on the weekend, but really just kind of cost them a game of footy. Plugs him up forward for pretty much the whole fourth. So he's got a rest anyway, and then kicks a goal, runs off and has more of a rest, spent more time on the phone than on the field. It was tough watching, probably cost them the game. And Gawn, that guy's so good at football.
He's so good.
He literally, talking about the age that he is now, and how we were listening to Fireball. He came off for like 2 minutes or something, 4 minutes maybe, for the entire second half.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And looked just fresh as a daisy, and TDK was just struggling to go with him. Right, Gawn's in some of the best shape of his life, and we're talking about a bloke called TDK who just got the absolute bag and should be in the prime of his career. Can't run with this man and just got absolutely finesse. I think he had 2 touches in the last to Gawn's 10. Bro, that's just absolutely milked him all day. So
there's levels to this. Levels to this. And welcome back to the pod, episode 79. Woo! We are back. We are back with Talking Dribble Tuesdays. Thanks for listening. If you're tuning on Spotify or YouTube or Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts. But thanks for tuning in. Squad was a great weekend of football. We're flying. We're flying.
Cruising.
Black Pups are here.
Excited.
We are here, and we were at the game. It was great.
Oh yeah.
The doggies force was out and about. The Giants force not so much.
Jeez, it is dire. It is dire. You know what though? I was pretty impressed with the turnout for a Dogs Giants game at round 1. I was expecting level
25,000.
But I was expecting level 3 to be completely shut off. I saw some people up there.
There were people.
I was impressed. And level 1, I think aisle 1 to 7 was general admission, so we got to sit level 1, which was clean.
Level 1, which was nice.
Yeah, just pretty dicey. The Dogs Giants game, which we expected.
We did, but it was a genuine bloodbath at Marvel. The Pups were just flying everywhere. Kicking goals. You have a snag. Oh, yeah. Astro Norton. God, is he the best second option in the game?
Right, well, we have the top 3 blokes in the Coleman race this year. Aaron Norton, Sam Darcy, Marcus Bontempelli. I think so. What, combined for 13 goals, I think?
Yeah, 13
Got to
goals.
respect it.
Yeah. So Norton 6, Darcy 4, Bont 3.
Thought Bolton was going to kick 6 for a moment. Had 3 in like the first half. I'm like, bro.
Yeah. He had 18 and 3 in the first half.
Absolutely,
it was just taking the piss, running rings around Finn Callahan. You're expecting, everyone's expecting this year for Bond to drop off. But no, he's here again and he's in Brownlow form. Him and Track, I hope by the end of the year we're talking that it's Christian Petrarca versus Bond.
It's 2021 all over again.
It is. Who would have thought? But it's for Gold Coast and then Bond. Right, he's hopefully it's good signs already. But a bit of Brownlow chatter. But I'll tell you who is a genuine gun. Conor Broderick.
Yeah, bro.
Broderick.
Man. He's a dribbler.
He's a dribbler.
The bud. He's a dribbler. So you got to respect that. Your man. Bro, he's a superstar. Holy crap. What a pickup. And these are like the blokes we usually pick up where it's like, not a big name. They usually come here, don't really provide a whole lot, but we find a spot for him.
Yep.
Bro, this guy's a certified stud.
Yeah.
Bro, he literally, apart from probably that first quarter against Brisbane, has been flawless since. And he is, especially with Bailey Dale, probably struggling a bit just to get his feet since he hasn't played a whole lot of footy. Bud's just stepped in and just taken the reins there. He looks elite.
Yeah, it looks like a general back there. And between him and Matt Kennedy, that is 2 of the best pickups in the last 2 years that we've seen. The fact that Carlton was just like, hey, you have Matt Kennedy.
Yeah,
I think it was a bit of like, it was either George Hewitt or Matt Kennedy, but they treated him like dog water, like dog shit. And we just, hey, come here. He's been our Josh Dunkley replacement.
Oh, he's been so
He's
good.
a star, but
good signs.
Lockie Jakes as well, Lockie Jacks.
Yes. Yeah, that's the question. Jakes or Jacks?
I say Jacks.
I like Jacks, but apparently it's Jakes. I think I heard Bond say Jakes, so
okay, we'll go with Jakes.
So we'll go with Jakes.
29 disposals in his second game of footy. Bro, what are we doing?
Robbed of a rising star nom.
I know.
Bro, Jagger Smith's got all season to get one. All right, let a brother get one.
Who would you rather, Jagger Smith or Lockie Jacks?
Easy decision.
Light work.
What's up, mate? Mitch Lewis? No. Who was the bloke who? Will Lewis? Will Lewis for us?
Will Lewis, yeah, he debuted for us. I'm pretty sure we had a bunch of his mates sitting behind us, including Shane Warne's son.
Really?
He was there. Was it Jackson Warne?
Yeah.
He
was sitting behind us.
He was sitting behind us. Yeah.
You're just telling me this now.
Oh, I thought I told you.
That is crazy.
It was a great weekend of footy. Dogs are looking great. Teams who aren't looking so great, as we mentioned, Essendon and Carlton. Carlton looking poopy.
All very poopy.
That is probably one of the worst wins I've ever seen in my life.
It was the worst game of my life. Yep. The only exciting thing about that entire game was Sam Lawler.
Yeah.
Bro, that guy's a stud. Like, he looks so good and literally just looks like Dusty out there. Between him and Jagger Smith carried the game. Everyone else just straight dookie to watch. Tom Lynch literally might be the worst forward in the comp. Could have been the best forward in the comp. And then also, I think Noah Bolter still hates life and was just trying to kill blokes on the field, bro. He literally was just getting into, I can't remember who it was, just getting into him, looks at the goalpost, just slams him into it. Oh, wait, no, was that Tom Lynch, sorry?
No, that was Tom Lynch.
And then Noah Bolter literally was just throwing haymakers around down back. I was like, bro,
both of them.
Literally between both ends of the ground, just absolute average blokes.
And Tom Lynch just wanted to kick a goal. Like, just kick one goal, bro. They were just killing them all second half, and Blues just kept getting bailed out. But
100%.
No, it was tough. But hey, fun and dangerous D's. I'm loving this. We watched the game yesterday. 2 days ago.
Yep.
God, I've never enjoyed a Melbourne game so much in my life. They looked great.
Man.
Stephen King's
bit of energy, bit of heart about him.
Bit of heart.
It was class, and all led by Maxi as well, but because they didn't even need Cozzy to do too much. The lad just took the reins. It's exciting. It's exciting, but look, it was against St Kilda, so let's pump the brakes a bit as well. Two probably average teams there.
Got a few things there. We've actually got a new segment that I've never done before.
It's exciting.
Game's gone segment.
Ooh.
So just a few things that happened over the weekend or over the week. Game's gone.
Game is
good. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
100%.
Things I'm probably not happy with, or maybe need to ask, maybe some advice from you about.
Well, how many times do you reckon we say that each weekend?
Oh, constantly. Whenever I just look at you.
It was like 3 a quarter. It's bad.
Game's gone. Fuck, just lost the list.
Oh, jeez. That's a game's
gone. Game's gone. Boundary umpire drop-off. What is going on with that? They are walking in about 10 metres just to throw the ball.
Washed. Absolutely washed.
I don't know what's going on. I think there might be a shortage of boundary umpires. Tell you what, that Thunder Thighs bloke that was in our game, he's in great form. This bloke was just chunky. Then we saw him on TikTok. We're like,
crazy. Respect the brother on there.
So game's not gone for him. Beers at the footy, taking them out of the beer carton to scan them and then having to put them back in. Did you notice that? I noticed it last year. I haven't brought it up on the pod. When you get the 4 beers, chuck them in the carton, then you go to scan them. It doesn't scan them. You have to take each one out, and they slot in. You have to
That seems a little time consuming right there.
No
wonder there's a line stacked up all the time.
I know. So, game's gone.
That is a game gone.
Jai Caldwell getting 3 touches in the second half, costing me $180. Game's gone. Game's gone.
Yeah, game's gone. Actually, I've been stitched a few times. Pete Cripps, 19 touches with 7 minutes left. Just need him for 20. Didn't get it.
Not ideal.
Ed Richards, I think 6 minutes left. Needed one more touch. Didn't get it. Same with Bont last week. It's been a tough beat. Riley West marking it, and then the umpire calling it touched play on, so he doesn't line up for a goal. Just brutal beats.
Tell you what we
around.
don't do though. We don't message these players and be like, "Hey, you cost me my multi."
No, exactly.
You don't be that drop.
We do it in person, like a normal human being.
We're not cowards. We're not animals. Fuel prices. Am I right?
Oh, bro. Biggest game's gone.
Oscar Piastri not starting first 2 races in F1. Pretty flat about that. Turn on the F1. Watch the Shanghai Grand Prix.
Yep.
Oscar Piastri's out again.
Game's gone.
Mm-hmm. Errol Goulden injury. We had to obviously touch on that. That is heartbreaking stuff. 4 months out with a shoulder injury.
It's
just deja vu, isn't it?
For a man.
Errol gone.
Errol gone.
Errol gone. I like that, but
that's just heartbreaking. And that's game gone for my one of my super coach teams as well. So that's brutal.
That's you cooked. Game gone, but I'm kind of asking the question. When you're in the camera view at a footy game behind, like in someone's taking a photo or a video and you're sitting behind them and you're in their camera view, what do you do? I was sitting behind this girl who was filming herself talking about the game and I'm just in the back just like, and I could see myself.
Yeah.
And I'm like sometimes making eye contact with the camera, sometimes not. I'm trying to like shuffle around. Is it up to me to be like, hey, fuck off? Or is it up to me just to take it and kind of play around
Maybe
with
she actually recognised. Maybe she's a dribbler. And maybe she's playing a few mind games here, right? She wasn't chatting to nobody. That's a cheeky, it's on me, but really I'm getting a little Betty P action in the back.
An undercover dribbler.
Undercover dribblers. Everywhere.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're too scared to face the music.
Well, to you female listeners, we appreciate you.
Yeah,
we figured out that
100%.
it's 15% of the dribblers are females. So that's
a bracket I didn't think we'd hit. That is a bracket I did not think we did at all.
Thanks for tuning in if you're watching or listening. But if you're an undercover dribbler, you don't have to be undercover.
No,
just
show your face.
that's quality.
No, but actually going back to that, I think you just got to accept it. I think you just got to keep busy. Maybe go on your phone yourself or start recording them backwards. You could hit a flip, so then you're both recording each other. I don't know. You got to do something. Make it as awkward but as non-awkward at the same time.
You just got to make heaps of faces or something, don't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, well,
Just ruin it for her.
Yeah, exactly.
True. I didn't know what to do
Start
because
just
she
making
did it
it.
quite a lot. It
Start
was
doing
about
some
7 or 8
outlandish
different times she was filming herself talking or just herself watching the game, and I'm just in the back. And you can only
Maybe.
pull so many faces.
Yeah. Maybe just start acting like a weirdo. Just like start talking to
I was
yourself.
already doing that. Yeah.
Start talking to yourself. Just I don't even know, man. Just drink beers.
That stuff.
Just drink beers.
Drink beers.
That's a tough stitch. It's a situation no one wants to be in, but we've all been there. That's more awkward as well because I get awkward on just like the photos. But if someone's videoing themselves, there's actual video footage of you just like,
just roaming.
especially if you're at that point, there's no one to chat to either. Just
pretty
on the
sure-
side to side.
I'm pretty sure one of them went on her story as well. Because
Oh,
you can just
no.
see, you can see what's on their phone. And you're just like, look, and yeah, she posted one to her story. And I can just, every time she check, I just see my lid in the back.
Oh, no.
Hey, maybe we picked up a few dribblers.
Maybe. Do you reckon? Yeah.
Or maybe we lost a few dribblers.
Yeah,
I guess
definitely
we'll
lost
see.
a few dribblers.
Anyway, should you, do you want to do, I feel like I'm just doing everything. Do you
No,
want to,
Is that it for games gone?
That's game's gone.
That's game's gone?
That's the first installment
Alright.
of game's gone.
Jeez, I actually rate that because there's a lot to do. Should we? What do you think? Do we do our top 5 teams or should we keep that for
let's do our
later?
top 5
let's
teams.
do our top 5 teams. Get those over and done with. All right. So this is our top 5 teams after round 1. Okay, 5-1. Starting off, I've got the Cattery at 5. I still think they're one of the best teams in football. Probably the best coach team in football. Few rusty starts, obviously against Gold Coast, real rusty, and then first half against Freo looked real rusty. But that's what good teams do. They come back and get over the top. They beat Freo, so taking charge. No red flags for Cattery so far. 4, I've still got the Lions. I don't care that they're 0-2. They're back-to-back premiers. We've seen them have slow starts before and bounce back. 0 red flags for them as well. I've got them at 4. At 3, I've got Sydney. So I still think high-quality team, one of the best teams in the comp. Losing Errol is massive, but I don't want to just put a line through them. I still think they have enough depth, and the addition of Charlie Curnow is huge. They just got a massive win on the weekend and really didn't even need Charlie Curnow to do too much. So that's encouraging signs for them. At 2, I've got the Pups. Like, I know it could be a touch biased, but we look freaking good right now. All right, we beat Brizzy round 1, and then I know it's a banged up Giants team, but this team actually went and beat Hawthorn round 0. And we've come in here and just put the nail down. All right, obviously it's a big test this week against Adelaide, but if we get over the hump, I think it's like, bang, this could be a different squad this year.
Real.
Our real issue last year was our back line. It looks to hold up quite well so far, so encouraging signs. But number 1, they're just probably building this gap more and more is Gold Coast. They look flawless. Like, I actually don't know what hole they have in their team. Their midfield is stacked. Their back line with Sam Collins leading the way is elite. Their forward line, Ben King just accumulates goals. The bloke, you just look up, he's got 5. It's crazy. Really, the one issue is Mac Andrew just trying to kill everyone on the field. That's like the one issue. Bro, he gave a debutant his first goal, so respect to that.
Yeah.
That's probably the one issue is just like, can he keep his head? And if he doesn't, will everyone else get rattled? But apart from that, Gold Coast look like the best team in the comp right now. The only thing that will hurt them come down to finals is if they can play at the G. Can they play in Melbourne and get over the rope there? So we'll see.
The scary thing is they're also missing a Brownlow medalist in Matt Rao, which is just makes you sick, doesn't it?
What
just
concerning.
makes you sick. But no, I've got a similar. At 5, I've actually got Hock.
Yep.
I
Ooh.
think so. I haven't put Brisbane in there just because they haven't got a win. So I didn't know how to approach this top 5, but I'm just keeping it to like this season. You know, like they're obviously a top 5 team, but the top 5 teams this season so far.
I still feel like Brisbane's played better footy than Hawthorn.
Well, they're 0-2. Hock just should have won by about 150 points. So I think they had an opening round stinker, but no, they've squared up Hock. Number 4, I've got Cattery. Did you have Cattery at 4 as well?
Nah, them at 5.
Oh, you had them at 5. Number 4, I got the Cattery. Absolute bottler of a second half. They had just about their worst quarter I've seen them play, especially at GMHBA, and they showed why. Chris Scott came out, gave him a little bit of inspiration.
Got into Bucks a bit.
Yeah, got into Bucks. I love it.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's what you want to see.
But no, Cattery proved why they're one of the best teams. And then the top 3 got the exact same. Got Swans at 3, Dogs at 2, Suns at 1. So
love it.
that's
a
my
good
5.
list, quality list.
It is
I
quality
shouldn't
list.
rate that. Yeah, I don't know about the Hawk being in there.
Yeah.
Did lose to Giants. I'm not going to lie. When watching the Giants play, I was like, how did Hawthorn lose to this?
Yeah.
Bro, they just gave us the ball. They were literally just giving it to us. We'd turn it over, and it's just, no, you know what? We don't want this.
Right, it's our pressure.
Take it right
It's our
back.
pressure.
Yeah, true that. But, bro, crazy. And
That is-
real quick, sorry to get off topic,
No,
but
you're right.
was there a more obvious thing that was going to happen than Jake Stringer having a shocker?
Yeah.
Coming off 5 goals
Yeah.
against Hawthorn, bro, his first set shot of the game just kicks it out on the full. I don't know if he saw it for the rest of the game.
He honestly, I did not see him.
I'm
I
like,
did
that-
not see him.
I think everyone saw that coming.
Yep.
Everyone saw that coming. That's right.
Tell you what, who had some good games? Some of these players that I'm about to list. Okay? And these blokes have given big early signs of a big year, a breakout year. So how many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 players with early indications of a massive year in 2026. Got Charlie Comben, Jacob Van Rooyen, Connor Budrick, Wayne Millerer, Shannon Neal, Christian Petrarca, and Buku Karmas. Okay? Track, obviously, he's just back. Track's back.
Track's back.
Buku Karmas is flying around out there and just reading the ball like I haven't seen.
Give him the golden fist already.
Oh,
bang.
This
Bang.
guy. Bevo
Flying.
complained that we weren't good at spoilers. Buku's doing that.
He's just everywhere. He's
Buku's
actually everywhere.
doing that.
And he's better with the ball than like a freaking James O'Donnell as well.
Absolutely.
So we love Buku.
Absolutely. And Buku, this guy, he's I'm so happy Carlton didn't get him, and I hope we keep him after this. I hope he wants to stay.
And he's a cult hero. You can
Yeah.
feel the fans just love him. Every time he's near the ball, the
Yep.
fans get up and about, which we love.
Charlie Comben, 10 coaching votes. You don't see that much from a defender. And this guy, that was probably his best career game. I hope he just continues that. I hope him and North Melbourne, the shin boners, they were up, and Charlie Comben was leading from the front.
I was actually thinking when you did your most important players, I thought you could almost put Comben over Sheasel just because that back line is so reliant on him, bro. They've got Griffin Logue out there.
What do you mean? They got
Might be
Toby
the worst footballer in the comp. Yeah, Pinkster actually looked all right.
Yeah.
But like Comben is just like, bro, they are relying on him to be a star. And bro, he looks so good on the weekend. And he kicked a massive goal from outside 50. So bro, he is very important to that shin boner squad.
Yep. Wayne Miller, incredibly important to the Adelaide back line, especially with Markeen out. And I didn't realise how long Markeen's out for. He's out like 10 to 12
he's
weeks,
cooked, man.
or even longer. Wayne Miller, he was a star.
Yep.
He looks like one of the strongest players in the comp. You cannot tackle that guy.
I saw that last year,
Yeah.
and then I was kind of like surprised that his stats really didn't line up as much as I thought he was having an impact on the game. So it was good to see him against the Pies because he's a brick. Like that bloke is a unit, and yeah, it was good to see. And then he had blokes on skates as well.
Yep.
You love to see it.
Right, and we mentioned Connor Budrick. This guy could be the pickup of the year, and then Jacob Van Rooyen and Shannon Neal could be 2 breakout key forwards of the comp. Van Rooyen, we put him under the gun. He was a player under pressure.
Yeah,
and I think
Literally
he was tuning in to talk and dribble, and he's like,
so.
I'm going to kick 6 in the first game.
Hey, another undercover dribbler.
Big undercover dribblers. We got a couple of non-undercovers, as you said. Budrick, he's a follower of the pod,
Bailey
and
Humphrey.
we got Bailey Humphrey.
Ooh.
So that's a couple of footy
Love it.
players that are tuning in.
That gets me giddy.
Gets you Josh Giddy.
Giddy.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, 100%. I actually thought this could be a little good thing, and thought obviously you give me your thoughts on this as well. But we'll do a little segment here, asking ChatGPT to compare AFL teams to NBA teams. Okay.
All right, let's see what
So real
ChatGPT
quick, this
got
isn't
for
my
us.
list, all right? So you let me know what it is, but they've given a little description as well, so I'll read it out and then just fly through them, okay?
Okay.
So starting off, Adelaide Crows, the NBA equivalent of the Utah Jazz. Loyal regional fan base, strong culture, competitive but not always dominant recently.
Okay.
Brisbane Lions, the equivalent to the Golden State Warriors. Dynasty in the 2000s and another strong modern era with exciting play. Carlton Football Club, equivalent to the Los Angeles Lakers, a historic powerhouse with massive fan base and lots of premiership banners. Collingwood Football Club, equivalent to the Boston Celtics, one of the most historic polarizing teams with passionate supporters and constant relevance. The Essendon Football Club, the equivalent to the Chicago Bulls, legendary past glory, huge brand, but fans desperate for a modern return to dominance.
Didn't need that.
Could not be more real.
Let's stop it there.
Fremantle Football Club, equivalent to the Los Angeles Clippers, often overshadowed by the biggest local rival, still chasing consistent success. Geelong Football Club, equivalent to the San Antonio Spurs, model of stability and smart list management with sustained success over decades. I actually love these last couple, I'm not going to lie. Gold Coast Suns, equivalent to the Charlotte Hornets, young club with talent but still trying to build a winning culture. Apparently they're going to be a dynasty, so could be on track there. The Greater Western Sydney Giants, equivalent to the Oklahoma City Thunder, expansion team that built quickly through young talent and development. Hawthorn Football Club, equivalent to the Miami Heat, elite culture, multiple modern championships, respected organisation. Melbourne Football Club, equivalent to the Milwaukee Bucks, long drought followed by a breakthrough championship and strong core. North Melbourne Football Club, equivalent to the Detroit Pistons, proud working class history, rebuilding after tough recent years. Okay. Depending on how North go this year, it could be on track.
No, they're not going to do a Detroit Pistons, but young team.
Don't hate it. Port Adelaide, equivalent to the Philadelphia 76ers, historic club with intense fan base and consistent contention but frustration in finals. That's actually quality.
This is really good.
Yeah, Richmond Tigers, equivalent to the Toronto Raptors, massive fan energy and modern golden era after a long drought. St Kilda Football Club, equivalent to the Sacramento Kings, loyal supporters enduring decades of heartbreak but always hopeful. Sydney Swans, equivalent to the Miami Heat, strong culture, rarely bottom out, always competitive. West Coast, equivalent to the Dallas Mavericks, big market team outside the traditional East hub with proud championship history. And then the Western Bulldogs, equivalent to the Cleveland Cavaliers, underdog identity with an emotional drought-breaking championship story. I actually rate some of these, bro.
Both in 2016.
Us to the Cavs, 100%. Bro, yes.
Was the Knicks in there?
No
The
Knicks.
Weren't in there. I was waiting for Harrow's Knicks.
Knicks, just nothing. Just no respect.
So wait, the one I didn't like was Richmond being Toronto Raptors. I don't rate that.
Yeah, I think they're
all.
grasping at straws there.
I rated them a lot. Richmond
Melbourne
could be...
to Milwaukee is clutch.
Yeah, that's good.
That's quality.
Minnesota weren't in there.
No Minnesota, bro. You can't compare.
You're probably missing a few teams, though, are you?
Yeah, they doubled up. Teams. They doubled up on Miami Heat, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right.
Am I tripping? Or maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, no. Hawthorn and Sydney got given Miami. St Kilda to Sacramento. Well, that's actually so true. And they both went through a quick spurt where they were making like playoff/finals, but just couldn't get over the hump.
That's quality.
Bro, Port to Philly is one of the best things I've seen.
The two of the craziest fan bases and both just, they're constantly up there, but then they just do not have final success.
They out in prelims, and then Philly can't get past the second round.
Honestly, you could probably put Knicks as Port Adelaide as well. Like there is that translation, the crazy 100%. Fan base and the lack of playoff success.
100%. GWS's OKC is pretty good. I rate that.
Yep.
I rate that a lot.
Organization.
Geelong is the Spurs. That's a great shout. Just two rock solid. Freo as the Clippers. Yep. I think that's bang on.
Yep.
I think that is definitely bang on.
What were the first couple?
First couple, so Adelaide to Utah is I don't really
we can get a better one.
No, too much there. Brizzy to the Warriors, I think, is pretty solid. They're probably just on different timelines in terms of if Brizzy were doing this a bit closer to the Warriors dynasty, then they'd definitely be on the same path. But they're kind of different a bit now. Carlton to the Lakers.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like I get the historic and they've won a lot, but Lakers aren't as bad as Carlton.
Honestly, I'd say Carlton could be the Knicks.
Carlton could be the Knicks.
Don't you dare say
Carlton
that.
Actually, no. Carlton
but the Knicks don't have that. How many championships do the Knicks have? They don't have like a lot. No. Like historically, Carlton have a lot of premierships. And the Lakers have a lot of chips from years ago. Yeah.
Collingwood to Boston's pretty solid. Like I think.
Honestly, I reckon Knicks could actually be Adelaide.
Knicks could be Adelaide. Yeah, well, the fan base is crazy. Yeah, Crom fans are crazy.
Well, I think Adelaide have won 2 premierships.
Yeah.
I think Knicks have won 2 or 3.
Yeah. So
I reckon that's a good shout.
And you're like, they're really good, and then they're like, they can be pretty bad, pretty mid. Like they fluctuate a lot.
I rate that. I actually don't hate West Coast and Dallas.
West Coast and Dallas. I rate that.
Yeah, in sporty can be really good, like we've seen, and then they can just drop off real quick. Yeah, 100%. So I thought
that's quality stuff. ChatGPT did not let us down there.
When I saw the list and saw it, and the first one was Adelaide to Utah, I was like, fuck, this could be tough. This could be brutal. But you know what? They've done all right there. I don't hate it. Don't hate it at all.
No, that's quality from you. I'll tell you what's not quality. Scott Pendlebury copping a suspension. Now, by the time, I'm not sure when, they're going to the tribunal, obviously.
Yep. Should find out later today.
427 games, and he's never been suspended. I feel like he's going to get the good bloke calls and get off. So maybe when you're listening to this, Dribblers, he'll be off. But I thought I would put together a list for you, and you got to guess.
All right.
Okay, so what is this list? Sorry.
Jeez.
Okay.
Game's gone.
So,
Today.
game's gone. Guess the top 10 players who played the most career games without being suspended.
Oh my.
Okay,
days.
1 to 10. This is all-time players. I can help you. I can help you out, but I've included.
Okay, so
you go.
obviously Edwards is in there as of right
yes,
now.
Scott Penderbury is at 1. Currently, 427 games. That could change.
Is there some players who aren't done yet,
No,
or
all of
okay.
them are done. All
Okay.
of them have retired.
Boomer? Did Boomer ever get suspended?
No, he got suspended late in his career. So there's some iconic players. One was in our redhead draft the other day.
Cam Ling.
No,
Can't be Vossi.
A lot of captains. This guy was a defender in our redhead draft.
Can't be Goddard.
No.
Can't be
Fullback.
Iconic.
Who'd
Who'd we
Iconic
do?
game. I drafted Lepage. You drafted.
Shit, who did I draft? I forgot.
Place Ressendon. Fullback.
Oh, Fletcher. Dustin Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yeah, Dustin
400 games.
Fletcher. Jesus Christ.
He played, didn't get suspended.
Oh my days.
Freo, Sydney.
Pav? Did Pav ever get suspended?
Yes, no, he never got suspended. 353
Oh,
games. He's
Pav.
at 9.
Yep.
Had another Freo captain in there.
Another Freo captain in there.
Who captained after Pav?
Jeez, who captained now? Pav.
Surfer Vibe.
Nat Five.
Wasn't that Five up? No. What-
Five
Did
captain?
Five captain? Yeah, he captained. Maybe this guy captained after Five, or he was in there a little bit. I know he captained. I don't know. Now I'm losing track of the timelines.
Still has hair like Five.
Has
Oh,
hair like
yes. Oh, my God. I've just gone blank of his name. This is so bad. This is awful.
Rhymes with Solomon Grundy. It's David Mundy.
Simon.
Solomon.
Bro, I could literally picture him and I just can't put names to it.
One of these blokes won Australian of the Year.
Oh, Brett Goods.
Brett.
I mean, Adam Goods. My boy Brett Goods from the pubs.
I think that's the first time Adam Goods has been mistaken for Brett Goods.
My boy Brett Goods. Pubs
Brett,
legend.
No, it's Adam. That's
do that.
Pubs legend.
I
Played
had to
12
meet him
games.
now.
That's crazy work. Do have a pup in here actually. It's
Yeah?
7.
At 7.
Oh wait, by the way, Adam Goods.
Bob
was-
Murphy surely never.
No,
got
Bob
suspended.
Murphy. Well, he's not on this list. I don't think he played enough games.
Oh,
At least
okay.
top 10.
Yep. Did Gia ever get suspended?
GR, he's not on this
No.
list.
Lindsay Gilby.
A skipper of dogs.
Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson
Yeah.
at 7, 364 games.
Ooh.
What do we got left? We got number 2 is he had the games record before Penderbury broke it. No, sorry. He maybe before Boomer broke it.
Had the games record before Boomer
Played
broke
for
it.
Hawks, like old time player. Rhymes with fuck.
What? Why is not picking up what you're putting down?
It's Michael Fuck, but but not that. Michael Tuck. He's at number 2.
It's Michael Fuck.
426 games. Number 4, he was a St Kilda legend. He may have been in our logo discussion from last week?
No, we didn't have Rewold in there.
No. Well, we did actually. We did have Rewell, but he's not there.
Mm.
Another St Kilda legend. Who's a St Kilda legend? Midfielder.
Who do we have in there?
Like iconic in that Buckley Voss era.
Most disposals all time.
I suppose.
Disposals of all time.
I think.
Probably, I think you're right, actually, yeah. It's Robert Harvey.
Ah, right.
Have you guessed any?
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm not good with this stuff.
And then last one, you'll definitely not get this. Oh, no, 2 more. 8, you will just not get it. It's Bruce Dool. I don't know if I'm saying that right. 356 games.
Mm-hmm.
And number 10 is a Carlton player as well. You definitely know him, but you probably wouldn't get him. He got knocked out that one time, and he was just like full tweaking.
Oh, bro, Cade Simpson.
Yep, nice.
Yeah.
Love you.
Hey, he's coaching at the at Hockball now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's betrayed us.
Well, he never got suspended.
That's
So
literally
he
the
did a
most
very
cool
good job.
video ever. I remember the edits where it was like comparing soccer to footy.
Yeah.
Everyone remember those
Yep.
mixtapes? And then
That
yeah,
was
it's just
crazy.
Cade Simpson literally just
Yeah. Tweaking out.
absolutely tweaking.
out. That
Poor
was bad.
bloke.
Poor guy. Do you
Poor
want to go?
bloke. Should we do our our team beer meter.
Oh, yeah, let's do a team beer meter.
Yeah, I reckon.
I've got that, haven't I?
You've got that list?
So we've got a new little vibe today. We've got our AFL team beer meter. So how many beers each fan base has to drink just to watch their team play, or just to drink throughout the week, just to cope, really. Okay. So 0 beers, we got no one.
Yeah. We're not animals, yeah.
Like, gonna have a few. 1 beer, we have. Oh, I said 1 beer, we have 0 beers. I think I meant 0 teams.
1 beer, we have 0 beers. It's practically 0 beers.
Yeah, practically. 2 beers. Actually, I didn't have anyone 2 beers either. 3 beers. You got the Tigers, the Crom, the Cats, and the Eagles.
Yeah, no.
Eagles maybe a shot before the game as well.
Yeah,
just
to absolutely get through it. But it's like Eagles, there's no expectation either. So it's just like, do we really care that much?
Yeah.
The Cats?
The Cats. I think like they're just comfortable.
They just know they're going to be there at the end of the day. And it's just like, Barry, like, what's the point anyway?
So it's 3 comfortable beers.
3
just chilling
comfortable
out.
beers. Yeah, 3 very comfortable beers.
4 beers. I've actually got the Lions and the Pups. So Lions, they're 0-2, but who cares? Harrow is the most content man I've seen.
100%.
And you're sitting on 2 premierships, so you're just there. Have a few settlers to start, and then just
and
crack a few.
Lions are drinking like XXX Gold, so they probably need that 4th beer just to really get rid of the
what?
taste.
They're drinking what?
4X Gold.
Triple X.
Wait, did I say triple X?
Triple X Gold.
4X Gold.
4X Gold.
Like they probably need that 4th one just to really get rid of the taste of the first 3. Really.
Well, the Gabba options is 4X or Furphy, so that's not a tone setter at all. And then the Pubs, I think that's 4 contend beers at the moment. We're ecstatic, but 4 beers is
could
decent.
change after this week.
5 beers, Shin Boners and Suns. So I think that 5 beers is just kind of putting over the edge. You're just having a good time.
Yeah.
You're having a great time. And probably 5 pints for the Suns. They're just enjoying themselves.
100%.
And the Shin Boners, the boners are up, and they're drinking beers while watching the game.
Oh, for
so
sure.
5 beers is decent. Hock, this was the one you really contributed. Didn't have any beers apparently.
No, it's just vodka cruises. Just vodka cruises for Hockball. Just smashing them down. Head to Aldi. Maybe not even the cruisers, probably just the crushers. Head to the cheap vodka crushers. That's what the Hockball are dealing with right now.
The hate is forced at this point.
It's not even forced. It's not even hate.
It is hate. And
they just suck.
The comments come after you every time. Every time.
They can park up with their cruisers as well.
So much Hock feedback.
But I just I'll be nice. I'll be nice. We'll restrain.
We had 5 beers and maybe a couple shots as well. Giants and Swans. Yeah, Swans just because of like they're 2-0, but Errol's gone.
5 beers was it?
5 beers.
Yeah, 5 beers and a shot for Errol. I think. Yeah.
And then the Giants, just so many injuries. They're 1-1. Don't know where they sit. 6 beers Freo, and they'll be guts up.
Yeah,
they'll be guts up.
They'll be very guts up.
They're 1 loss, and Justin Longmuir is already making excuses, which is not a tone setter. I'd probably, if I was a Freo fan, I wouldn't have too much confidence in my coach and my team.
Would be a little concerned. Well, they were just absolutely cooking Geelong, and they're like, we've done our part for the rest of the game.
8 beers, pies. I just think that's the median beers an average Pies fan would probably drink on every night.
They could be literally winning the flag or wooden spoon right now. Those beers ain't changing.
They're getting drank.
Half of them are getting poured down your back, let's be honest.
9 beers, port. So I think similar tone to
Right, they're literally just Pies fans of SA.
Yeah.
Like, they are the exact same.
I don't think I want to go to a Port game, ever.
No, never.
Never tear us apart.
Actually, Adelaide's probably just as bad, like, in terms of Crows. Like, literally, have a little inside man told us, Adelaide, worst fan base in football. So that's worse than Port and Collingwood. Crazy.
I think we got to rank the fan bases at some day.
We do.
12 beers, Saners. They are down bad. 0-2. They haven't looked terrible, but
beer
a
for
lot of
every
pressure.
$1 million you spent on NAS and TDK
Not
to give you 0-2.
Yep.
Not ideal.
And a full slab just to get through the game, that is Blues and Dons fans. Just don't
Might not
even.
be enough.
It's just have it there. Have the SC sitting next to your lounge chair.
They probably should just get the goon bag out and literally just have someone pouring that into their mouth as they're watching it. Just waterboard them.
I think they just go
It'd just be
straight to straight.
Literally. Yeah.
Bottle of fucking tequila straight down you.
100%. I couldn't imagine. I actually couldn't imagine being in their shoes right now.
Bad.
Hopefully we never have to be, because that wouldn't be ideal.
No, it wouldn't be ideal at all. Wouldn't be ideal at all. Do you want me to go? Do you want me to go?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go?
What do you got?
I've actually got something's trending at the moment. Ethical and unethical players. So I thought I'd go through every club's most most every AFL club's most ethical player.
Start that again. Start.
All right, I was locked in. Every club's most ethical player. So every AFL club's most ethical player. Okay. So do you know what this means?
Yes.
Do you know what ethical means? Do I have to?
That is just shocking. Explain to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
Okay, explain. Simplify it again.
Now like a 3-year-old.
Okay, Crom, I went Alex Neil-Bullen. I just reckon he's a straight down the line bloke. Seems like he'd be a decent guy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Friend with a few pups as well. So
Lions, Jasper Fletcher. He's spoken about how he wouldn't party as a young kid. He was just so locked in, and we're seeing that on the footy field as well.
100%.
Blues, Jacob Wiedering. I reckon he's a pretty upstanding citizen, I'd say.
Got scammed though, so.
Did get scammed. Yeah, true. How'd that happen?
How'd that happen? Bloke.
Didn't have his VPN on. That's what happened.
No. Seriously. Quick sponsor shout out right there.
Pies, Scott Pendlebury.
Yeah.
I think, 427 games in, and it's the first time he's been suspended.
Can't be getting suspended.
Yeah,
Moff him. Moff him.
I see. I don't see him the same anymore. No, he's very ethical. The Dons, I went Andrew McGrath. I think, look, he was probably the only other option to be the Essendon skipper, and I think because he's just a great bloke.
That was the thing.
The weird thing I do find with him, though, that he speaks Canadian and Australian. He has a Canadian accent at home.
I think, what's it called? I think Fox Footy haven't realised he's the captain either. They were showing like this sad little mixtape of Essendon after their loss. I don't think McGrath was on there once. There was about 3 clips of Merritt, pretty much the rest of the team. I don't think McGrath was there once. I'm like, geez, Fox Footy ain't on it for him at all.
Freo, Andrew Brayshaw. And to be honest, I reckon he'd just be a great bloke. But the beard, I thought he was the kid off Jumanji.
Yeah, I'm like, where's this come from?
I didn't recognise
him. Like just hit 21 to 30 rapidly.
Yeah,
caught me off guard. Yeah, no,
Chris
100%.
Brown vibes.
Yeah.
Chris Brown.
Wait, are you talking
Christian Brown. Chris Brown
getting very political for
probably doesn't belong on this ethical list. Cats, Mark Blitzarves. I reckon he's just a ripper guy.
Yeah, 100%.
And I remember that footy Gogglebox show. He was always great on that. So I reckon Mark Blitzarves would be up there.
Yeah, no, I respect that.
Suns, I went Christian Petrarca. This dude, we see a lot of him on the socials, and I reckon he'd be a ripper guy as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, safe bet.
Yeah, no, I
was
like
going to put
that.
Mara on there, but thought I wouldn't. GWS, Toby Green, Jake Stringer, Jesse Hogan. No, I'm joking. Stephen Cornelio.
Yeah, Cog.
Yeah, Cog. I think he was honestly the only bloke I could find on that team. But I reckon he'd be a great guy. And,
we love Finn Callahan. Actually, Tom Green.
Oh yeah, Tom Green.
But he's not
Finn
playing all
Callahan.
year.
Just because they're a bit younger. Sometimes it's hard to put young blokes on
100%.
there.
No, I respect it.
Pock, I went Massimo D'Ambrosio. Heard from a bunch of people who've met him who just say he's just the best bloke.
Apparently, him and Lloyd Meek are like the best blokes going around. And then, that's about it.
So Massimo. Demons. Honestly, this was a tough one. I was actually going to put Max Gawn in there, but just, I don't know. Couldn't really. Just the way the average citizen, if you didn't know Max Gawn, he doesn't look like the most ethical bloke. You know?
Stereotyping out of your bench.
I am. So I went Christian Salem just because why not? Port, Alirali.
Yeah. Literally, I'm just trying to think of Port players.
I couldn't. There was no Connor
really
Rosie or Alirali came up. I reckon Alirali. He seems like a great guy. He's always smiling. Seems like a very ethical kind of fella.
He did.
Nah, surely it's Willem Drew.
Yeah, Will Drew, man.
True, actually. Yeah,
didn't
Willem Drew.
Alirali like hit something out of a fan's hand or something?
Oh.
Didn't he do something like that?
You could have done that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just go with it. Now, what about my boy Jack Whitlock? Played basketball against him, man.
Did ya?
Yeah. We beat him. So, yeah. I think he was only like 5'5" at that point. But
Sam Lawler in that team as well.
yeah, Sam Lawler. Just collecting legends out here. What can we say?
Just name dropping. North Melbourne, I went Nick Larkey.
Yeah, bro.
Nick Larkey. Seems like a ripper skipper, and he wrote every player a personalised letter. What a guy.
Won me over. He has won me over.
Tiggs, this was a tough one as well. So many young blokes, so many unknowns. I went Toby Nankervis. Seems
I'm
like
not as big on the Nank. I think he's a bit of a dirty player.
Okay. Well, it was him or Noah Bolter. So that was really the options.
Noah Bolter. What about like
idea. I don't know who Richmond could be.
Feel like Nick Vlosten, surely.
Yeah, Vlosten.
I don't know. I reckon Nank. I just see a lot of late hits and a lot of just sloppy hits from Nank. I don't rate
I'm happy to change that. Saints, I went Jack Sinclair. He makes hats. How ethical can you get? That you're making hats for a hobby. What a guy. Swans. I didn't know about this. I was going to go Isaac Heaney initially, but I actually went Charlie Curnow. I reckon he seems like a great guy. Am I wrong? Harrow's shaking his head. He's like, fuck, no. He seems like he's very, like Carlton were coming at him in that first game. He didn't really want any part of it. He was just trying to be friends with everyone. I don't know. He seems like it's just kind of he kicks goals and just minds his own business. Seems like an ethical fella to me.
Yeah.
No?
Hey, maybe. I'm just trying to think of blokes. Yeah. Brody Grundy, he'd be a pretty ethical bloke. I reckon Grundy's a pretty ethical
Grundy,
bloke.
yeah,
Definitely Grundy.
I reckon
He's
Grundy.
a scholar as well.
Yeah, mate. I feel like he's just got life put together right now.
Maybe I've missed a few.
Mm-hmm.
Eagles. Actually went the X line. I went Brendan Starcevich.
Yeah.
This guy
Love
seems like
Starcevich.
just a legend.
Yeah.
Seems like a
And we're
really
all pulling
great guy.
for him. We're all
Yeah, we
pulling
are.
for him. Yeah.
Dogs, there was the obvious pick.
Oh,
There
it's
was the obvious pick. And obviously there was a lot of blokes to choose from,
It's the whole
honestly.
team.
I went the Lobster.
Yeah.
I went Rory Lobb. I love that
Lobb.
guy. He's ethical as he gets. He's the best guy. And
He's been getting into some scuffles though. Last year. Yeah.
but off the field, he's a great guy.
Just on a leash. Yeah. Bloke was the invite to the Brownlow.
Yeah, that was the
But we love the blob. I reckon I would have gone Matt Kennedy.
Okay.
I reckon Kennedy is just the most upstanding citizen. And think of the way he got treated leaving Carlton and just that whole situation that went down. He just come to the pups and it's like nothing's happened. This guy just comes, plays footy, plays at a high level and just seems like the best bloke.
Massive religious guy as well.
Yeah, I just think he is, upstanding citizen right there.
It was him or Liver.
Yeah. That's like you're going to live right.
Well, that's all we got.
No,
Do you
I
just
like
want to
it.
fly through our tips just to finish off?
Yeah, 100%.
So we're actually currently sitting number one in a few tipping comps.
Mm-hmm.
And we're seventh right now, Talking Dribble Pod in the Ember X Premium. We'd be winning $8,000 right now. So if you haven't jumped on the Ember X, jump on the Ember X because the top 10 winners get money.
Yeah.
The winner gets $250 for the year.
That's crazy.
Weekly winner of 10.
Yeah.
We all know what happened there. But right now we're sitting seventh. So if you want to win $10,000 a week, just tune into these tips.
100%.
That's all you need.
Exactly. It's just free coin at this point.
Free coin. Do you want to go?
Yeah, Thursday night at the G, Hawthorn v Sydney. Who are you taking?
You go.
Oh, I'm taking Sydney. We all know that. That's no surprise.
I'm taking Hawks by 18 points.
Hawks by 18
Yeah, so we
points.
need a
I've
margin
backed-
for the first and the last
I've
game.
backed Sydney by 25.
Okay. And then Crom Dogs at Adelaide Oval Friday night. I went Dogs.
Woof woof. Give me the puppies. Give me the pups.
$1.80
Yes,
favourites. Richmond Gold Coast on the Saturday, 1:15 game of the G. Give me Gold Coast.
Yeah, give me Gold Coast.
Yeah,
Actually, I remember what happened last year though. Richmond got a win.
True.
Benny called me an idiot on the pod for saying Richmond could possibly win this, and then look how you looked. But I think this is a different Gold Coast squad this year.
Doesn't-
So yeah, give me the Suns
Doesn't
at the
sound
G.
like me. GWS v Saners at NG Stadium on Saturday. Giants $1.44 favourites. I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah, I think Giants get back on track.
that's-
Nothing from this Saints squad has encouraged
That'd
me
be
at
bad
all.
for the Saints if they drop that.
Oh,
0-3.
yeah, big time.
Freo Melbourne, 7:35, Optus Stadium Saturday. Freo for me.
Yeah, Freo. I think they get in the winners column. I think, Melbourne a bit of fun, but
Yeah.
Freo taking charge.
Port v Dons on the Sunday, Adelaide Oval.
Port get back in the winners column. Yeah.
Port, give me Port. Butters for a blinder of a game, I reckon.
Yeah,
and then North Melbourne, the Shinboners versus the Eagles. Optus Stadium, 6:10.
I'm taking the team that's sitting fourth on the ladder right now, the Shinboners. Nah, give me the Kangas. I'm telling you, it looks like a different brand of footy. It's exciting.
Give me the Shinboners. Seriously, they were my favourite team to watch on the weekend.
They were so much fun.
Obviously, apart from our part.
It was great to watch.
Them in Melbourne, they're fun and exciting.
Yeah,
so,
I love it. Nah, give me the Shinboners. So that is a perfect bracket right there.
that is a perfect
And
bracket.
obviously we got Brizzy, Carlton, Collingwood, and Geelong on buys, which
also-
we love a round 2 buy. Seriously, game's gone.
game is
Round 0 could have been in, game's gone.
Yeah, true.
Throws the ladder out of whack for the first few weeks.
We need a margin for that last game. So 65 points I've gone Shinboners by. I just think they'll blow it out early and then West Coast will do something similar like they did on the weekend.
Let me I'm logged out of my Amber X. Give me by 45.
Okay.
Kangas.
Well, if you want 10K, just follow exactly what I said.
Exactly. It's
And
free
you'll be
coin.
fine. It's
Free
just
coin.
free money.
100%.
Anyway,
Love it.
thanks for tuning in, squad. As usual, tune into the socials, tune into our Instagram, Facebook. Not really Facebook. Instagram,
Don't go
TikTok,
Facebook. It's pretty
and Spotify. Yeah, we're getting some great reception on the Spotify, the video podcast. So if you're tuning in via that, thanks for listening and watching our lovely faces.
Yes, sir.
But no, as always, squad, thanks for tuning in.
We out.